Hi, everybody. My name is Taylor. I am a therapist and I work at HeartSupport, and I love metal music. And metal music has a lot of lyrics about mental health. So let's talk about them and use them as a way to inspire positive change, to think about things differently, and to hopefully improve our quality of life. I'm so excited because today I'm going to be reacting to a new Beartooth song, and I love the song is called Sunshine. I've never listened to it, but let's watch it, react to it, and then we'll talk about all the mental health related lyrics. Let's go.
I'm like actually losing my voice now. Killing my time in the dark inside. It's a race to death for me.
Okay, play.
Try and unwind while I lose my mind. I got no place to be. Excuses piling up. I think I need some sunshine that would finally show. I might die if I stay in this cold. And I finally admit it, I gotta be committed to let this story unfold. I hear angels calling my name and I better listen before I implode. I don't care for a minute if no one's gonna get it. Let's try selling our souls. Let's try selling our souls.
I'm sorry. Please hold. I need my soul to come back into my body because I feel like I just had an out of body freaking experience. This is so good. This song is I'm about to put it on repeat and play it a million times after this. Okay. Already, before we even talk about the lyrics in this song, something that I really love about it, I actually think there's a beautiful mental health message in the structure of this song and in the dichotomy of the bright, colorful, yellow sunshine visualizer with the heavy metal screaming and also the kind of light poppiness. I don't want to label it. I'm sorry if anyone's offended, but the light texture of Caleb's voice in the chorus compared to the heavy screaming and the heavy lyrics. And what the mental health message is that two things can be true at the same time. Two things that seem to be opposing can actually exist at the same time. And Why that's important is because actually the best way to change is by accepting where you are. That may seem counterintuitive, but it's based off of a form of therapy called DBT, dialectical behavioral therapy. It's one of my favorite forms, and it's something I work with my clients all the time. So often we think that things have to be either or. Either it's good or it's bad. A lot of the struggles in life come from these dialectics. And when we can learn to be able to hold two things at the same time that seem opposing at first, there's actually a lot of healing there. Let me use acceptance as an example. This is the basis of DBT. So you both have to accept where you are completely and have a desire to change in order to really make progress. Now, you're like, Taylor, that doesn't make sense. Like, if I'm accepting where I am, then why would I need to change? But the truth is that acceptance and endorsement are not the same things. You can accept where you are and not endorse that it's where you want to be. The other thing, and this gets really helpful with relationships, is that someone can love you and they can hurt you. And sometimes they can hurt you because they're a human and they make mistakes. And sometimes they can hurt you because it's an abusive relationship. And understanding the difference between those two things might lead you to make a different decision. But it's important to understand that things aren't always black and white. And so I really like that this dichotomy of like both darkness and light exists at the same time, because the truth is that's what we all are as humans. It's just a mixture of darkness and light coming together all at once. Right off the bat, not even talking about lyrics, but let's dive into the lyrics. I can't keep running. The end is coming. I think I need some sunshine that would finally show. Forgive my singing. But I think that this is such a relatable place for people to be, is like, I can't keep running from all of my problems. I can't keep pretending that they don't exist. I need some sunshine to finally come through. Like, I'm just tired. I'm fed up and I can't do this. And I like where he goes after this. I gotta be committed to let this story unfold. And I think that that is something that is so important that we often miss the boat on. And I'll use an example of some of my clients. I have clients who show up to therapy because they think it's the right thing to do, or someone told them they had to. You know, in some cases, if someone is forcing them to go, maybe it's a parent or like the court or something like that. And then I have people who show up to therapy because they are committed to the practice of showing up in this way and working on healing themselves. And I can tell you that two people can sit on the same space on my sofa, and their intention and their internal commitment to the experience will entirely shift the trajectory of if they're going to heal or not. The person who is showing up just because they have to or they feel like they should, but they're not actually internally committed to doing the hard work, they're not going to make the same amount of progress as the person who is showing up every single week with the internal commitment and who is doing the work outside of therapy. I often say to my clients that I can't be doing more work than you. I cannot be putting in more effort into your healing and into your treatment and into your recovery than you are. You have to be committed to putting in the effort. And just showing up here is a great first step. It's an amazing first step. But just showing up wherever you are isn't the same as being committed to what you are doing. And so I really, really like what he said. I got to be committed to let this story unfold. Like, if I want to see change, I have to be committed to this. And commitment is not trying something once. Commitment is not doing something for a month, whether that's therapy or exercise or improving your sleep habits. Commitment happens when you do something consistently over time and you give it a chance to take the effect that you hope it will. Another line I really love is, I don't care for a minute if no one's going to get it. Two kind of things that I think are very related is, one, we're always comparing ourselves to other people. And two, the way that other people perceive us and the impact that has on our own well-being and the way we see ourselves. Those two things are so impactful for your well-being. And if you can figure out how to let those things go, you can start to have a new experience. There are a couple of pieces of advice and things that I do with my clients that really help around this, but let's focus on perception, because I think that's what these lyrics are about here. I don't care for a minute if no one's going to get it. This reminds me of something that I heard Jay Shetty say once, and I use it with my clients a lot because I think it's really important. If you are known for something that you don't want to be known for, you will always feel unknown and unseen. And what I think that means is if you are living a way that is not in alignment with who you truly are, if you're doing a job that's not in alignment with who you truly are, if you're living out a purpose that you aren't fully invested in, if you're with a person that you actually know isn't right for you, if you are known for something that you don't really want to be known for, you will never feel known and seen. So the only way to actually feel known is to allow yourself to be known to yourself and to find out your values, the things that are important to you, what you want out of life, what kind of relationships you want, and then to start to build a life based off of those internal values, not any external values that are placed on you by the world. You will never find happiness if you are living a life that is based off of what other people think about you. It's just the unfortunate truth. And the thing is that everyone's going to have an opinion and everyone's going to have a different one. So you might as well just listen to your own voice, because your own voice, your own self, that's the only person that you're going to be with 100% of the time. So if you're not living in alignment with your values, with your wants, with your desires, anything that you are seen or known for, or any accomplishments you have, they're not going to feel as powerful, because it's not what you want to be seen or heard or known for. I don't care for a minute if no one's going to get it. So the other piece of that line is the part about comparison that I was talking about. And it's such a huge issue for so many people. It's an issue for me and a lot of my clients. But something I heard recently that's at the top of my mind that I thought was really interesting is when we're comparing ourselves to other people, and when we are caring about what other people think about us and using that to influence our decisions, we should ask ourselves this: would I trade entire lives with them? Not would I just want their job, not would I just want their boyfriend or their girlfriend, not would I just want their family. Would I trade my entire life for theirs? Would I swap places with them? And unless the answer is yes, then there is no point in using this person to compare you to yourself to. Even if the answer is yes, it's not that helpful. But what you'll find is most of the time the answer is not yes. Most of the time you would not switch 100% of your life for theirs. And unless you would do that, you don't even need to waste your time, because you're building your own life and your own experience. And it's not going to be perfect, but you can't pick and choose. You can't say, okay, this is the thing that I like from this person, and this is the thing that I like from this person. That's what I want in my life. It's never going to be perfect, but it's going to be yours if you allow it to be. And if you really want it to be yours, the person you need to care the most about what they think is yourself. Okay, I just have to say, this is a banger. Check my Spotify Wrapped at the end of the year. It's going to be at the top. And I hope y'all had a great day. If you or anyone you know is struggling, send this to them. Let them know what you thought. Give them some encouragement. And if you want encouragement right now, this very second, comment below with what you're struggling with, and we'll reply with support and encouragement. I love y'all. Have a good day.